Hi, I am Dr. K. Sai Prasad Reddy. Welcome to Interview Questions and the Frequently Asked Questions Session 8 of Software Testing. Today we are going to discuss about the interview questions regarding the topic software reliability. So, what are these interview questions? What is software reliability? What is software reliability? Explain with example. Explain reliability versus faults. See, these three questions will be asked in the interview in the majority of the cases. The first question, what is software reliability, will be asked for the freshers. And sometimes they may ask the second and third question also. And the persons who are attending the interview by claiming the experience, they will be asked second question and third question. What is a software reliability? Explain with any example, and explain the reliability versus faults. These three questions are related to software reliability topic. Now, see, first we will discuss what do you mean with the software reliability. What is the definition of the reliability? The probability that software will not cause the failure of the system for a specified time under specified conditions is called reliability. That is, say for example, one software is there, you are using that particular software. See, the probability of that particular software which you are using will not cause any failure in the operation. So, while using this particular software by the user, so that software will not cause the failure of the operation. Under which condition? Under specified conditions for a specified period of time. That is called reliability. It is very important, software reliability. So that means, I repeat, the probability of having no failures of a particular system when it is being used by the end users for a specified time under the specified conditions is called reliability of the software. See, you can present this definition in your own way without disturbing the concept, without deviating from the concept, right? This is called the reliability of the software. Now, see, I will explain the reliability in general example by using the general example for your better understanding. I have taken this example. The same example as a fresher, you can use the same example in the interview. This example will get highlighted if you explain the reliability with this example as a fresher. So it will be highlighted in the interview. Now see, example for the reliability. Person A and person B, these are the two persons, they are very close friends. And they planned to purchase the TV. And see, they have discussed and they have finalized to purchase Sony TV. Here I am not marketing, just have taken one example. So, they have purchased Sony TV of a model XYZ on the same day. That means the both A and B friends have purchased Sony TV of a model XYZ on the same day, on the same time. And this person A and person B both are operating their TVs at home in the same hours per day. That means person A is also operating the TV 10 hours per day and the person B also operating their TV 10 hours per day. Now, see, what is this one? under specified condition. See, this is under specified condition. What is the condition here? Same TV, same model, purchased same date, and both are operating the TV in the same 10 hours per day with the same timings also. Say for example, morning 10 to night 8 p.m. 10 hours. Now, after 1 year, person A TV has 0 times failure. That is, the first 1 year, so person A TV has not got any failure in the operation. Person B TV has 1 time failure in 1 year. Right? After 2 years, again they checked. Person A TV has 0 times failure and a person B TV has 2 times failure. Okay? Now, after 3 years, they checked once again. Person A TV has 1 time failure. Person B TV has 0 times failure. You have to understand this concept very well. Right? So now we'll go back to this definition. See, the probability that the software will not cause the failure of the system for a specified period of time. What is the specified period of time? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Under specified conditions. What is the condition? Same company of the TV, of the same model, purchased the same day and operated same 10 hours per day and the same timings also. Yes or no? Now, which TV is more reliable now? See, obviously, person A TV has more reliable than person B TV. Why? Because for the last 3 years, person A TV has 1 time failure. But whereas person B TV has totally how many failures? 3 time failures. In the first year 1 time, in the second year 2 times, in the third year 0 times. So for the entire 3 years, for a specified period of time, for the entire this 3 years, person A TV has a 1 time failure, person B TV has 3 times failure. Which is more reliable? Person A TV is more reliable. Yes or no? Now, here the very interesting factor is what is the explain the reliability versus fault. This is an interview question. Explain. See, this is a question. Explain the third question. Reliability versus faults. Now see here. Fault means, what do you mean fault? It is nothing but a defect. It is nothing but a bug. It is nothing but an issue. It is nothing but an anomaly. Now here, what is the relationship, or what is explain the reliability versus fault, or the relationship between a reliability versus fault. Now see here. Even though this is explanation for the reliability versus fault, even though person A TV has 1 time failure, that TV is more reliable. This is the condition. So that is the number of consequences or the number of the times, that is a probability. Here the probability of the software, probability of the person A TV is very less and the probability of the person B TV is more. That means, just for our better understanding, I have taken this example. Person A TV is more reliable even though it has 1 time failure. Right? So, this is the concept reliability versus fault. You have to take the same example and you explain clearly without any hurry. You explain this example with a cool. See, for this explanation of the example in the interview, you have to take at least 4 to 5 minutes. That is the minimum time. You should not explain in hurry-burry. You have to explain slowly. Right? So this example will get highlighted in the interview if you are able to explain as a fresher. And they say, and for the experienced people, they have to take their own example from their previous experience and they have to explain. If at all, if they are not able to explain the example with their previous experience, then they can explain with this example. Right? Now, see now. So this is MCQ, multiple choice questions, which will help you in the screening test. As you know very well, majority of the companies now they are conducting a technical screening test. Those who are attending for the software testing job, right? These questions will help you more in the technical screening test, and as well as in the competitive exams, in the GATE exam also, and also in the ISTQB exam or in other any competitive exams. Which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Can a system be a fault-free, that is a zero defects? Software system may be reliable but still have faults. Is a fault-free software application always reliable? And none of the above. Which of the following is true? Here there are three statements. You have to select the true statement, correct statement. So first, can a system be a fault-free? That means can a system be a zero defects? No. So every system will have at least some defects. Those defects are very minor defects or cosmetic defects which will not impact on the application, which will not impact on the business. Right? So that is false. Software system may be reliable but still have faults. Yes, true. That is which example we have explained. Even though person A TV is having one-time failure, that means failure means why this got failure? Due to the fault. Due to the fault in the presence, that system got failure. Yes or no? So, software system may be reliable, but still have fault. The person A TV is more reliable. It's reliable, no doubt, but still it is having one-time failure. Is a fault-free software application always reliable? We cannot guarantee. We cannot say it is always reliable. So the fault-free software application is not always reliable. Right? None of the above. So option B is correct one. The next one. Which of the following is false? In a system, two different failures may have different severities. A system is necessarily more reliable after debugging for the removal of the fault. A fault need not affect the reliability of a system. Undetected errors may lead to faults and eventually to incorrect behavior. So, which of the following is false? Excuse me. You have to identify the false statement, not the true statement. That's why you have to read that question once and twice, very clearly, and you have to understand that question. Which of the following is false statement? So, in a system, two different failures may have different severities. Yes. Say, for example, as a software test engineer, you have found, say, for example, you have found 100 defects. All the 100 defects are not having the same severity. These defects, some defects may be having high severity, some defects may be having a medium severity, and some defects may be having a low severity. So, in a system, two different failures. Failure means why we got failure? Due to the fault in the software. Right? So we'll not have different severities. We'll have different severities. Yes, that is true. A system is necessarily more reliable after debugging for the removal of the fault. See, here, this is a false statement because a system is necessarily more reliable. It is not necessarily more reliable. after debugging for the removal of the fault. For example, say you have found the defect, you have reported the defect. That defect is removed from the software by the software development team. Even though that defect is removed, due to that removal of that particular defect, you have to understand my statement. Due to this removal of this particular defect in the software, a system is necessarily more reliable, we cannot say. Right? Yeah. Next, a fault need not affect the reliability of a system. A fault need not affect the reliability of the system. Yeah? It need not affect the reliability of the system sometimes. Undetected errors may lead to faults and eventually to incorrect behavior. This is true. C also true. A fault need not affect the reliability of the system. Yes. Undetected errors. That means the defects or the errors which are not detected may lead to faults and eventually to incorrect behavior. Yes, this is true. See, for example, if any error is present in that particular software, if that error is, unfortunately, if that error is not detected, that is undetected, that error may lead to the failure of the operation, because that error may lead to the defect or the fault in the software. That fault eventually, of course, may lead to failure of the operation. Due to this presence of the fault, this software may behave incorrectly. Right? This is true. So, which is the option? Option B is a false option in these four options. A system is necessarily more reliable after debugging for the removal of the fault. Right? So, please share my videos to all the students community, those who are searching for the job in the IT industry, and like my videos, and please don't hesitate or don't forget to raise the comments, and also please subscribe my channel for the further videos, for the further video sessions to you without missing my sessions. Right? Thank you very much.